Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It is Mara, and we are back with a truly craft roulette card. I mean, where else are we going to get toes? But when I saw that Trinity Stamps had these anatomical stamp sets, I knew it was going to be a thing that I had to be able to play with because they are just absolutely hilarious. And it just so happens that this week, my bosses announced that they are leaving, and it was very unexpected and not exactly a good thing for us, but it's going to be a good thing for them. So I am going to make this card for one of my bosses. So that being said, let's get started. This is a process video for Craft Roulette episode 313. Our parameters that we are going to be working with are a bridge card. Our colors are salad. Our element is starts with J. Random is swipe, swipes, or swiping. So I usually pick the thing that I think is going to give me the most trouble, and I start with that, and then I move on from everything else. And my thing that was going to give me the most trouble was J, and that definitely did it. So my J ended up being job. You're totally awesome, just doing my job in the sentiment. And we have nurse toes. Yes, yes, we do. Clipboards, syringes, nurse caps, and I even just printed a few more wonderful little things of an EKG machine. I tell ya. So, there's a lot of technology involved with this. The original toes come like this and are in this orientation, but with the wonders of technology, I was able to scan it and cut another one out in reverse so that I could have them back and forth to talk to each other. And I just think it's so fun. And then I was able to size them and add things to them that I could cut out. And then I played around and cut his little arm, or her, whatever, to actually hold the items. And I just think they're adorable. So then, I'm not going to lie, I struggled a lot with this card. I am not good at doing scenes, and it's something that I really do struggle with, or like items, people, items, whatever. So I digitally created the paper for the background because I didn't have anything that I really liked to match. And I used AI to make a hospital type background. I don't know how well you can see this, but there's hearts and there's like little EKG strips on here and little crosses for the nurse crosses to make a little background piece. And I just printed this out on some clear sticker paper. So, which probably the hardest part is actually getting the backing off, to just stick over the cardstock itself. It gives a little bit of a settle, like you can see on this piece. It gives a little bit of a subtle background, kind of like it's been stamped or inked on there, like in a stencil, but it's completely printed. But I think we made it. So I'm just going to kind of stick that down there, and then see that little sticker paper gave just a little bit of a background there. Has a little bit of a shine that I'm not too excited about, but I don't think we'll see it too much once everything else is in here. I think I'm toying with the idea of this to kind of ground this into here. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And then this one I think is just going to sit up here. And then this piece I think will be the piece that'll go over here on the other side. So I've worked on this card almost all day. Actually went to bed thinking about this card and how I was going to make it. And then woke up at 3 o'clock this morning and started making it. And I've been making it all day. Crazy. But again, I struggle with scenes. But I think we're getting it put together. I was originally just going to do, I hope you're back in balance, because you know your big toe is your balance center for your walking ambulation. Haha, pun. But I'm still going to leave that in there. But now I'm going to add a little bit more to it, since I had to leave and go to a meeting this morning. And at this meeting is when they actually announced that they're leaving. And I was like, well, I guess I know where my toe cord is going now. I don't like that I didn't make these the same size, not gonna lie, but I did that intentionally so that it looked more like random stamping. But now I'm not so sure I like it. But it is what it is, and that's how it's gonna go. Here is my little EKG machine here. I think we'll go on that one. And then I think for this other little spot right here, maybe we'll just add a chart in there just to kind of fill that little spot. How does that look? Does that look okay or does that look bad? I think we're okay. I think it's going to look all right. Let's see. And then let's put a little nurse's hat on here, on this toe. How funny. Oh, I might be a hat short. You know what? Let's leave that one without a hat because this little blue one is going to go on the inside with a speech bubble. So I would rather have these two match a little bit, I think. And we'll just leave that one without a nurse hat, and maybe it can be the pretend boss or something up there hanging out. What do you think? I don't think anybody will pay that much attention to the fact that it doesn't have a hat. I really wanted to do one of these as an ooey gooey, but I didn't. I just made a blue one, an oh so sad blue. All right, there we go. Let's do those. I think maybe we should pop some of these up. Let's do a couple little dots on here. Across here. And see where that fits. I think that works on our bridge. Yet another bridge across our bridge. There. Okay. Let's put this back here. I think that'll be fine. I am going to pop this toe up. I want the whole thing nice and popped up there. Get these backings off. Holy Toledo. Kind of, maybe we'll move it back here a little. Yeah. And then we'll put our monitor flat. I tell you, that's a real bad looking rhythm there. I'll be getting called if that was our patient. Nobody's going to be smiling with that. But we would fix it. Have no fear. We'll do our best to fix it. All right. Let's put this one down. Maybe about there. Does it have to be even? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe so. I'm going to pop all the toes up. There's that. One more toe. I'm still not sure that these are quite as good or quite as cute as Mary's toes, because let's be honest, she had some pretty impressive toes. However, I still think they're kind of cute, and I really like that they're nurse toes because it's just fun. Just fun. All right, one in the center. I think we're cooking with gas here. What do you think? How's it looking? Yeah, because I want that to open. Hey, well, maybe she's going to hold it because I glued it together well enough. Yeah. Here we go. Put some of these doodads and hide this underneath here. Is that going to be covered? Nope. Go up higher. It's kind of close to centered. Not really. Ooh, that's close. Let's go up just a little bit higher. That's why those glue dots worked so well this time. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right. So, let's put these on the inside underneath here and here. And let's see if we can make these speech bubbles work. They're kind of cute, but they're wanting to come apart in two pieces. Does anybody else think they're doing so good making Cricut pieces and then find out that, oh, well, even though I flattened that and attached it, it still cut it in two separate pieces? That's not what I wanted, but oh well, it'll work. So I'm going to try to hide these underneath here. Look, it makes me so blue. And this is worse than a stubbed toe. Cute, 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 cute. And then I'm going to just put a little message in here about, I know things are rough right now, but it's all going to work out because the one manager is not dealing well at all with the other one leaving. And I can completely understand. It's kind of a rough thing. And we have worked with these people for a very long time. They're definitely like family. So it's going to be an adjustment for all of us. But it's all going to be okay. And hopefully a little toe card will give us a little humor and help make it a little better. I think I can still make that work. Okay, there. Did that cover? Oof. No. I gotta scoot him over. That'll work. I probably should have done the bubbles backward too, but guess what? It is what it is. We're good. Check it again. Slide you over just a little further. Yes. I was going to put little stethoscopes on them, but man, they're kind of small down here. I ran out of stuff after I put colored scrub tops on them. Kind of ran out of room. But it all worked, so I think it's fine. I think everybody will be able to tell what it's supposed to be. And again, it's a card. It's not necessarily a prized masterpiece, so it'll be fine. It will serve its purpose. And we will move on. But I really like it, and I think it's super cute and kind of funny. And probably a little needed right now. Okay. Ooh, that was close, wasn't it? Scooch, 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 scooch. We're close. All right. Oops. All right. I think we're close enough. Throw a little toe. Throw a little toe in here. We are covered. All right. Good enough, man. Good enough. What do you think? Gonna have to do something to hold that down. I should have left that piece. But I think maybe I'll attach it on the back or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out here in a little bit. But what do you think? I think it's pretty cute. I think we managed it. Okay, we have a bridge card. Here's our bridge piece going across the bottom. And it is all nice and held together. Our salad colors. We have green leaf, multiple green leaf salads. We have pomegranate on here. And this could even be a little bit of a shrimp color, right? These and these pinks. A little shrimpy. A little red tomato. We're good. All right, starts with J. Job. Just doing my job. And then random swiping right across here. We swiped a little marker across the sentiments. I'm going to put a couple little rhinestone pieces on here, and I think we're going to call it good. All right, guys, it was great to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful week. And again, this is Craft Roulette, episode 313. I hope to see you guys soon. Goodbye.